Welcome back, legends. It's time. She's on the trailer. Moment of truth. Just cleaned it all up as best I can. So it's travel ready, and she's off to go get assessed. Righto guys, so just pulled up now. I'll introduce you to Andrew, but this is the business, ABR Fab. If you ever need anything done around the Townsville area, come see this bloke. He's an absolute weapon. He's just having a look over the boat now. Mate, I've seen a little bit there on the stringer. Probably already found it.
Yeah, so the only parts, I mean, there was a few little bits in here I thought I could see that, yeah. Snapple all the way? Yep. That's nothing. And then it,
mate, by the time that goes through, you'll be done with this boat.
yeah, sweet. What else?
A little bit of corrosion.
Like it was holding water too, so like when I stripped it back,
Yeah.
the hole was full of water, which obviously is a good sign. Like it's holding water, no drama, so there's no leaks in it. But
Yeah.
there's this shit here. That's gone through, but
Yeah,
that's all I could see that was like really noticeable.
all that is the timber in the carpet holding moisture on there.
Yeah.
So that's just corrosion. That's
Yeah.
if it was an electrolysis problem,
Yeah.
you'd be like, okay.
Yeah.
But that's stuff like that's just sort of general wear and tear, essentially.
Should we just tack that? Would you even bother? Or would you just run straight over the top of it?
Just go back up top of it.
Yeah,
to be
right.
honest.
Yeah, alright.
Like,
Just chuck them around, cut straight down on it.
yeah, well, you've got this brace in here,
Yeah.
and I mean, if that's the only spot,
Yeah, that's all I could see. I couldn't see anything else. And then I was just, yeah, like I said, there was a couple of bits like that spot you just scratched up. There was a couple of bits that because I don't know enough about it, do you know what I mean? So there's a couple
all
of
that basically is just from the flotation holding moisture against it.
Yep.
Mate, I've seen them fucking hell of a lot worse than this.
Oh, ripper. That's awesome.
Yeah, this is no, I mean, apart from that,
Yeah.
but you still got
Would you even tack that? Would you even put a little weld in it, or would you just not worry about it?
I wouldn't worry about it. By
Alright.
the time I put a weld into that, it's just gonna distort and
Yep.
and it can't go anywhere, if you know what I mean. Like, you've got this piece here still holding the back.
Yep.
It's got this gusset over the top.
Yep.
That's minor, to be honest with you.
Ripper. That's great news.
And it's not so much a structural issue at all.
Yep.
Yeah, like you can see there's a full weld through here.
Yep.
So this is, even if that piece there all disappeared, this still can't fall away. It's gusseted on the internal here.
Yep.
So that plate over the top.
Yep.
Hobby or a
Just a bit of a side hustle, mate. Like we're good friends with their family, so I sort of just want to. He's Flat Bickies. He's a they got a roofing company, like pretty big roofing company.
Yeah, yep.
So he doesn't have time to scratch himself. So I just put my hand up to give him a hand and get him back out on the water, because the whole family loves their fishing, but they just don't have time to get everything done. So I was like, well, I'm more than happy to jump in and help you out.
Yeah.
If it was anyone else, I probably wouldn't have bothered with it, but yeah, the guys are pretty good people, so get them back out on the water.
Yeah, I mean,
The kids are keen as too. Like,
good with the lure or something.
I found some stuff in here, eh? The stuff I've backed up and found down there has been pretty good.
Yeah.
Um,
You see that corrosion down on down here?
yeah.
That's not even that bad.
Yep.
I mean, it'll have a 3mm bottom. Sure.
Okay.
Being this size
Yep.
and being a Quinny.
Yep. Have you heard of them, Seascape boats?
Bird of Seascape.
Yeah. So they are an old Quintrex Model H?
Well, like you're saying, the way it's built, it looks like
Yeah.
a Quinny.
Yep.
bit of effort in this one, to be honest.
Yeah, the only thing I don't like is the where the stringers come through at the back, there's not much room, like the fluting, there's not much room for drainage. So the water bit, like if you get a bit of water in there,
Yeah.
there's nowhere real, like, because you got no, what are they, the bloody scarpers or whatever, when you got just your straight alley boats.
Yeah.
Are they the scarpers? Is that what they call the
Scuppers.
the scuppers, the drainage holes at the back?
Yeah.
When you've got alley floors on them? They
Yeah.
don't really have, like, it just obviously goes down into the hole and then just
Yeah.
sort of sits there.
Yeah, there's not much you can do about that.
Nah,
That's all in the design of it.
Yeah, that's right. That's probably the only thing I'm not a big fan of, but
At the end of the day, mate, those things are full.
yeah. Well, we've got to change that out too, because that's just a manual.
Oh, man, you're going to put one with the float switch in it? Yeah.
Yeah. Just so it's just the last thing they're going to be thinking about while they're fishing and stuff. They get a bit of water in there.
Yeah.
At least it'll just operate on its own. They don't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
How many months backed up are you?
Fucking neat.
I want to weld in a bloody plate for these things, because that's what they just do all the time.
No, right, eh?
Yeah, there's nothing holding them in.
Yeah,
Those
see,
straps.
they never design them to fucking sit with there with 2 batteries.
Yeah, that's right.
So that's neither here nor there.
Yeah. That's awesome. That's such good news. I just wanted to be 100 so before I started hooking back into this floor. So I seen a couple of spots and I was like, I don't really know enough about corrosion and the depth of the pitting. Like,
Yeah, nah, that's fucking nothing, mate.
Yep.
I've seen where you touch them with a screwdriver, you just drop the
Go straight
screwdriver
through.
them, yeah.
shit. Yeah, right.
People
Okay.
go, oh, that wasn't legal. You fucking well, yeah. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, well, like, I was positive because, like I said, when I ripped the floor up, the whole keel was just full of water.
yeah.
So I was like, well, that's good. It's not leaking.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm going to show you some of Andrew's handiwork. Have a go at this. Unreal. Built from scratch. How big is it? 5'6". 5'6". What's he doing? Is he just leaving it open top, or what's he putting? Yeah, right. Wow. Man, that's sick. That's so nice. That's clean as. Oh yeah, but that's far out. You do the trailer too?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Oh man. No. Like I said, you want any work done? Come see this bloke. ABR Fab is where I'll be going. Unreal. That's bloody beautiful. Fuck me, that is next level. Oh. What is it, 130?
Yeah, 130.
Oh wait, Yamaha 130. Have a look how clean this is. That's ridiculous. Is this yours or a customer's?
No, this is mine, mate. To go on the cat.
Wow.
This is what I'll get pushed with to start.
Right, so this is what's going on the cat. That's like a brand new motor, man. Far out. Oh, relief. That's wicked news. What a dude. He's one of the good ones, eh? That cat's something special. That is something special. I can't wait to see that finished. But we'll get back now. Now that I know that that's all good, happy with that. I'll fix them batteries up before we take off and get it back and crack on. Great news. I was actually just talking to Andrew about this and who he uses for his wraps, because I'm pretty keen on pissing all this off, especially this, and surprising them with something new. Just got to make sure that whatever I put on there that they're going to like. So I'll keep it simple, classy, hard to hate. Rock and roll. All right, well, back at it. Just going to get some footage of the outside now that we know that we're going ahead. This will be the last time that we can get that it looks like this. Got them a little bracket for their electric, which will come in handy when they're traveling. All this grip tape's gonna be gone. Yeah, bimini cover. Potentially some nice nice wrap on there. U-deck in that, I think, is what we're going to go with. We're going to Motor Marine. I'm going to get a little chock for the hydraulic arm. I couldn't get any at Rising Sun. The Mercs are a different size arm than the Yummies. Get rid of this. Before and after. Ordered these chairs yesterday, but on the chairs they've got these plates underneath. Hopefully you can see that. So they've got those steel plates that bolt in to the pole itself. So you need them. So I just ordered a couple of grey black relaxing helm chairs, but this one here it's been just bolted straight into the plastic. I don't know if you can see it, but they've just put like a couple of rails there and it's just like that. Yeah, it's just like a plastic that's just been bolted screwed straight into the plastic. So yeah, ordered the seats and I just ordered another backing plate, but it's still going to work out a lot cheaper than if we had have had them reupholstered, so it's still a win. So yeah, just going to keep cutting for now. Foam's been ordered. Done the righty. It was wouldn't say it was at the request of the family, but we just said we were going to do everything right from the start. So what we're doing is we've spoken to the maritime surveyors down south regarding the foam calculations for under the floor of the boat. But what you need to do for that is I actually need to take the boat to a weighbridge, and they actually need the current weight of the boat. I'll subtract the weight of the engine, so it's just dry weight, and yeah, and then just the measurements of the boat. So they need all that, and apparently they need photos too of the boat on the weighbridge with the weight next to it. So I'll do that tomorrow, and I'll flick those photos through to them so they can send through the exact calculations of the foam. I've ordered 4 sheets, so that should be plenty, I think. If not, then we'll just order whatever extra we need, but I think 4 should be fine. Other than that, just going to crack on with the floor and see where we get to. Rightio, stern done. Pretty happy with that. Gap there's a little bit bigger than I would have liked, but for the most part she's pretty tight. Same along that edge. I'm just going to Sikka flex that. What I'm also going to do is a part that I pulled out, that part through the center here with that lip on it, that coping. I've just ordered a fresh piece of alley, same length, same width, no lip on it. I'm just going to put that underneath, just running straight down the guts. That way that there's a little bit of support on that join, just so when the lads are standing like right on that join, there's no bowing, it doesn't dip on either side, and that bit of alley will just keep that structural integrity through the center. Rightio, back done. I'll get the core flute back out and rip into the front. Might see if I can go larger pieces. Appreciate everyone jumping in the comments too. I've had some really good feedback in there. The boys jumping in telling us to double check the hoses in the tank, you know, potentially just change them out just to be safe anyway, which we may as well while we've got the floor up. And also I'm going to talk to Mick about potentially even just upgrading his tank, because that extra 50 odd litres that he could fit under that fuel, you know what I mean, that's like another probably 80k on the water. The difference between staying out another night or, you know, going out that extra sort of 50k further can make all the difference sometimes in those bigger trips, you know. So I'll hit him up and see if he wants to upgrade while we've got the floor up. And yeah, I know a few of the fellas were saying, you know, what made you not sort of go full length? In all honesty, I just probably didn't back myself enough, to be fair, like with all the cutouts and, you know what I mean, like you got the lips for the seats and stuff like that, and I'm sort of core fluting it and taping as it is. I just wasn't sure that the length of the timber would get the whole way up with all the cutting and taping and all the rest of it. And yeah, just I wasn't sure if I'd be able to work my way around all this with a single piece and not bugger it up. So I sort of just stuck to the original design. But I'm going to test out this area here with the core flute and see if I can work my way around this with some larger pieces, just to save cutting so many bits. But we'll see how we go. I'm sure it'll come together sweet, but let's keep ripping in. Well, this front section's been difficult to say the least. That's why in one of the comments I said that I was considering running full length sheets, and then decided to go with the original design. I'm glad I did, man, because I don't know if I could have got away with doing full sheets with the amount of cutouts and shaping. Because even just getting this one bit, like I'll show you what I'm up to at the moment. So I've managed to get that to where I'm happy. This is obviously just using a little offcut of the core flute. So this is just going to be that edge of the piece that I choose to use. But like, this is obviously bending around towards the bow of the boat, so it's curving, then you've got the cutouts. So the amount of shaving just to get it to fit in snug with the cutouts at the same time. And then I would have had a third one to try and deal with as well, if I had have done that. And then there's also the welds for the seats. So I would have had to have routed that out as well, and then, you know, trying to slide the sheets in and then so that they fit over the top of them as well. I just reckon it would have been a nightmare. I know my limits, but I'm just going to bring it out and then just notch it in here so both sheets will join up. They'll just have a little lip around there, and I might just run one straight through there, and then that one can just come around to this edge and run straight through there. Same with up here, and then this sheet will just run maybe the full length, or maybe it'll just meet up here in the center and have two sheets that way. But yeah, that's the plan for now. Just keep going. I'm just gonna make this a nice straight little cut through there, an angled cut, and then that'll be the next join coming back this way. So, but yeah, back's down. Hopefully have this done by today, and then epoxy, and we're good to go. Then it's just waiting for the foam to come in and screwing it all down and ready to roll. All right, I'll crack on. I wasn't going to bore you with any more core flute work, just because, like, especially this cut, it's been about 1 million cuts. You would have just been watching me on a time lapse for like an hour, but I'm pretty happy with it. It's fit in there pretty nice. I'll just tape that, and then I'll superimpose that over one of the larger pieces, and then I can work out etching around this too. So that'll just be one bit, and then that'll come in on this edge here and there. That'll be center, and then I'll just run one bit of timber up under the chair where the chair would go, and we'll go from there. But I'm pretty happy with that. It's just time consuming, man. It's just like, it's the only way obviously to get it nice and neat like that. Well, I mean, that I can think of anyway. But it's just, there's just so many cuts you have to make. It's just, yeah, it's just time consuming. But luckily for me, I'm not really constrained by time, so I just take my time, treat it as if it was my own boat, and do as good a job as I can. But yeah, I mean, if you guys are enjoying it, give us a like, give us a subscribe. I'm gonna have to change the description in my bio, because these bloody resto videos have been our better performing videos out of all our fishing content. And me and the young fella tend to do a whole bunch of stuff. You know, we don't just fish, although that's predominantly our thing. We like to get out and hunt and camp and do all sorts of stuff, you know, jump at the opportunity to work on boats and do all this sort of stuff. It's all learning, it's all good fun. So yeah, if you're enjoying it, give us a bit of love and share it around, and get in the comments. Tell us what you reckon. I've had some really good comments so far, dudes, letting us know. You know, the fuel tank was a good one, and there's been a couple of others, just tricks and tips. So yeah, appreciate it all. I'll crack on. Righto, after a heap more cutting and shaving, and not bothering you guys with any more core flute time-lapse stuff, I've got that panel ready to roll. I'm just about to tape it up. I'm wondering if I'm even going to be able to fit the marine ply in there. This lip is probably about, I don't know, maybe 50 to 70 mil high. And then obviously we've got all these cutouts that I've got to get around as well, so I'm going to have to try and slip it in, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to with that lip there. Well, only one way to find out. I'll just cut it. And then if it's no good, then it's just going to have to be another cut down here, and I'll have to run another board down that way. But we'll see how we go. Okay, so I ended up going and getting the old bit. So I went and got the template and quickly realised that the only way to get that bastard in as well was to stuff it in a bit of elbow grease. So I just got the bit that I cut and thought I might just give it a bit of a kick and see if I can get it in there. And I have. So nicely etched out around there. Nice and snug too. But it's going to be a prick to get out. And I'm just hoping that when I give it the coats of epoxy, that it's enough to sort of protect it, because it's going to get scratched on the way back in. At least with that one, like you had a bit of marine carpet to protect it when you were shoving it in there. Or maybe I'll just get like a rag or something, chuck it over the top while I'm squeezing it in, and then pull it out afterwards. Something like that. But yeah, pretty happy with that. It's come up good. So now just run one straight through the guts there, and then I'll try and get a bigger bit in here in the center. I've got to grind that off. Andrew was saying not to even worry about this. So he just said grind this off, get rid of that. Don't leave that in there because that'll help it rot, which we don't want. Yeah, but to get the thin piece in there, that'll be a nice easy cut, which will be a nice change. Not all of this crazy routing out and bloody making it perfect. And then there'll be this big one here. And then with a painstaking task of doing that again over that side, which I'm not looking forward to, but be mad if I could get it all done today and get it all cut out, but we'll see. Just keep smashing away. Luckily I'm not in a hurry. Let's go see if she fits. It's about the 850th journey I've done back and forward from this boat. Down here. Shave a bit off. What? Just gonna shave a little bit off this edge and we should be good. A couple more pencils and shaving the edges off and it's fitting. We got him in there. Now, this big centerpiece on my legs hanging out. And then hopefully, I'm gonna grab this bit now. The truck is up here and I'll see if this is gonna see if this goes close to fitting on this one here. That'll be great. I doubt it. There's nothing straight in here, but not even close. Not even close. Oh well. That's alright. Just means we've got to template that too. It's all good. It's all good. Righto. Onto the middle piece. Righto. So same again, even with all these templates, like you can see the amount of there's bits all throughout there. But even with these, the core flute and templating and cutting it all out, like you still end up having to shave bits off and, you know, getting in and out of the boat, taking an edge off. I ended up, to get this in, I had to etch that top edge out, but I also had to angle the blade because it sort of bows out at the same time. So just little things like that sort of stuff doesn't matter with the core flute, but once you got a 12mm thick bit of marine ply, you have to start angling the blade and doing other bits and pieces too to get it all to fit nice and snug. But it's in there now. I'm not happy with that line on the right, so I'm going to straight edge that on the back of this. I'll just run the straight edge up and straighten that up, and then put this other bit of timber in, that same as that, it'll go underneath the seat. But nearly done. I won't get it finished today. So what's the time now? It's already sort of 4:30, so I won't be able to get it finished, but you know, start of next week, as soon as I get a chance to get back here, it'll basically be one more bit of timber, and then yeah, 3 days just to go through the curing process. Just give it all a coat in the epoxy resin, the glass epoxy, each day, leave it for 24 hours, give it a light sand, go over it again. Once that's done, then it's just waiting for the foam to turn up, and then cutting that in, screwing everything in, and then we'll proper cooking with gas then. But yeah, we'll shave this edge off and that'll be it for the day, I think. Rightio, so I got this stuff. It's a self-fusing silicone tape. So basically my thoughts with that were the 2 cables on the motor guide, you can see they're all rotten and weathered. So I've managed to source a new cable on Marketplace, but to get the new GPS cable, it's 800 bucks. You've got to buy the whole GPS pinpoint kit, which is the cable, and then it's hardwired into the head unit and the base. So I just thought I might be able to wrap that around it in the meantime, because it's still working. He'll have a new power cable, so it'll look heaps better, last a lot longer. And then I think when I take the power cable off, I'll have a lot more access. I might just do it then. I'll pull the power cable off and then I'll wrap it with this stuff, and I think it'll be easier doing it that way. So that's it for another day. Thanks again for tuning in. Appreciate all the support. The videos are doing really well. Everyone seems to be enjoying it. Yeah, I hope you're enjoying it. It's been good fun. It's hard work. It's a lot more time consuming than what I thought it was going to be, but like I said, it doesn't worry me because I'm not in a hurry. I said that I was going to take my time and treat it like it was my own boat, and that's exactly what I'm doing. I just want them to get a really good end product. Yeah, so come back next week, one more bit of timber or 2 more bits of timber just under the chair there and that starboard side next to the chair, and then we start the glass epoxy process. And then it shouldn't be too long after that. Pete will be here to do the wiring. I'll get in there and help him do that. And I've organised a good mate of mine to do U-deck. So get a cool little design on there and some other bits and bobs. And also got another mate who said he may have a cool steering wheel that he's just got sitting in his shed, so he might be able to sling a new steering wheel in here to pep it up. If you know anyone that wants to get involved in this, obviously we're on a budget, so I'm just sticking to the budget, but I know it's good publicity and it's a good plug for a lot of businesses. So if you know anyone that wants to get on board, feel free, hit us up. We're down for pretty much whatever, so let us know, get in the comments. Yeah, and keep them coming too. Get in the comments and let us know what you reckon. Any tips and tricks and all the rest of it, much appreciated. Until next week, have a mad weekend. We'll see you then.